Hey guys, it's Big Mike here, dropping in for a Memorial Day weekend recap. So, wanted to take some time today. It is Monday night, just after 8 o'clock here. Wanted to jump in and talk about the weekend and talk about what the next 10 or so days is going to look like. So, woke up today, 247.8 again, right in the dot, and I, for some reason, keep hitting 247.8, 247.8. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I'm that dialed in. I don't think so. I think it's more serendipitous than anything, but here we are. So, super consistent, right below that 248 mark, and excited that I haven't gained all the weight back. So, again, we've touched on this before, but fully refed, just on a ketogenic diet right now. So ran into a little bit of a hiccup this week. Crazy pain in my foot. I am all but convinced it is a stress fracture, because anytime I overwork it, I run into an enormous amount of pain. So ran into that, I think it was probably day 1 or 2 of the refeed. Went for a 2.5 mile walk, and next day it woke up and it was in a lot of pain. Went on for about 4 or 5 days, and then as I rested it started to clear up. So pretty convinced it's a stress fracture. Haven't confirmed that with a doctor. I think in order to get a real diagnosis on a stress fracture, I think you need MRIs. I don't think they're tough to pick up an x-ray, so just coordinating, like, 1, trying to find time to go talk to a doctor, and 2, coordinating a diagnosis to see what's actually going on. But anyways, I got till today, rested, woke up, actually was feeling pretty good, so we decided to take our youngest 2 kids to the park. Took them to the park, and there was a nice walking trail. There was a pond. There was a hill. We bounced between the different parks, the slides, the swings, whatever, and then went down to the walking trail. And me and my 2.5-year-old even did a little jog halfway around the trail and back. I was feeling great. The pain in my foot at that time was gone. Decided we were going to walk. It was probably a mile or 2 throughout the entirety of the walk, but felt great. Wasn't even out of breath, and it was really interesting to, like, get out there, not sweat, not be huffing and puffing, jog around a little bit. Felt pretty good. So did that for a couple hours. Hit up the grocery store, did some minor pickups there to round off the weekend, came home, and actually set up our Blackstone. We had bought a Blackstone from Costco a few weeks back when I was fasting still, never got into it. Tore it apart today, opened it, spent an hour and a half to 2 hours seasoning it, cooled it down, and then ended up cooking on it. So made some typical Memorial Day stuff, hot dogs, brats, and some smash burgers, actually. And I partook in the smash burgers, and they were incredible. So really solid buy, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't think I'll have to be going out for cheeseburgers anytime soon. So was able to take down a couple of patties of cheeseburgers. We actually got some, like, very, very low carb buns. Tried some of those. Even tried doing, like, the smash tortilla things where you, like, put the meat on the tortilla and you smash them together. Turns it into, like, a taco. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I tried a couple different things. Try to stay super low carb with everything, but definitely not no carb. So tried some of that. Had a really enjoyable day. It was really nice out. Got some stuff done around the house, and called it a day. So all in all, a really enjoyable weekend. I needed an extra day off. Work's been a lot. So sorry, I keep yawning. I'm exhausted apparently. really enjoyed the day with the family. So all that to say, man, I came home. I had at the time I was at like 9,000 something steps, and I was telling my wife, like, man, I have a craving like no other for some Dairy Queen. So instead of Dairy Queen, we went on another family walk, which is awesome to like make that good decision instead of caving to a stupid temporary craving. So we got the kids in the stroller, the double stroller, and grabbed Norman Peterson, our 200-pound Great Dane, and Maya, Brittany's daughter, my stepdaughter, and went for a family walk. And lo and behold, finished the day at like 11,000, I think just 11,300 steps for today. So felt great. Came home, had a little bit of cramping going on in my calves, and then so I decided to go and sit with my feet in the pool. Try to shake them out a little bit, but man, the pain in my foot came roaring back. So overdid it again. Desperately wanted to break 10,000 steps today, but got to a point where I can't stop yawning. Got to a point where I overworked it again. So I'm gonna have to battle through that for the next couple of days, and the longer this hurts, the more I'm feeling like going to see a doctor. So it might be time. But that's the long and short of it. Had a nice weekend and got a lot of steps in. So starting tomorrow, I am going back to a really strict keto again. I'm gonna be tracking all my food. I've been tracking carbs this week. I haven't been tracking anything else, but gonna get back on the Weight Watchers app, and I'm going to track everything I eat. I'm gonna stay probably below 1,800 calories a day. If I can stay below 1,500, even better. But gonna be really dialing in on as close to zero carbs as I can. Gonna get back to either eggs or grilled chicken for lunch, and then just some meat for dinner. I gotta stop being adventurous. I had a little fun this weekend. I tried some like low carb stuff, but it was close enough to like achieve while staying. I stayed in keto all weekend. I didn't break 20 carbs. It was very, very low carb, but it felt close enough to cheating where I'm gonna just redial in for the next 10 days, get to June 3rd, and then start the next thing. But I am gonna be very strict keto for the next 10. And then I'm going to get back to daily like transformation postings every day, weighing in and doing spin. And I got to commit to that until I lose 105 pounds, which is what I originally set out to do. So that's my plan until June 3rd. So excited to get through this phase of the refeed without rebounding 10 or so pounds, which is what I expected. I really hope I wake up and my foot isn't hurting. If that's the case, going to shoot for another 10,000 steps again, and continue on. Eventually, that's going to turn into an everyday thing, and go from there. So, to recap, refeed's done on a ketogenic diet. Going to, so long as my foot is managed, going to force 10,000 steps a day until it becomes a habit, and then for the next 10 days, I'm going to really be careful with tracking everything that I eat. So getting back into a little bit of a rhythm, followed by posting every day again. So wanted to give everybody an update. Hope everybody had a enjoyable weekend. Hopefully you had some time with some family and friends. I know a lot of people like to do the barbecues and stuff this weekend. But that's all I got for you. So again, Big Mike here, still hanging on. Appreciate all the support, all the comments. It helps more than you guys know. So for everyone who's still there with me, appreciate it. We're only half done, so we got a lot left to do. All right. Well, I'm gonna head to bed before I keep yawning. So good night, everybody.